Hey everybody, welcome back to the Quarter Acre Homestead. Today we're doing a video about pruning our fig tree right here. I thought it was a Desert King, but it turns out it's not. But anyways, it does produce a Breba crop. We're here in Zone 9 in Washington State, and I'm going to show you my strategy for pruning this that will keep it where we can reach the fruit pretty easily and maximize that Breba production. So last year I showed you a pruning method and explained it. Basically I'm trying to make 7 or 8 really strong branches up to about head high, and then let 1 year's growth stay on those each year. And then the next year those will produce Breba crop figs. But then after there's 2 years growth off of those main branches, then I'm going to cut those 2 years of growth but leave new 1 year growth. So that's my strategy. We started it last year. It's now January again. We had a good fig production last year, and so we're here pruning again. So I'll bring you in close, show you what it looks like, and then I'll get to pruning. Alright, so here is the fig tree. It's getting really big down there at the base. We've only had this maybe 5 years or so. I can't even keep track. I should double check that, but not too many years. So this thing grows like crazy. If you look at this limb right here, look at this limb going right up through here, up to there, way up there. That's like 5 feet of growth probably. That's ridiculous. So that's new growth this year. So if you look at this really strong branch right here, this is where I pruned it either a year or 2 ago. And so this is actually 2 years on here. You can see the branches coming off of it. This one, I'm trying to remember. I'm gonna have to decide. I assume that's 1 year sticking way up there. So I'll probably prune this 2 year growth off because the Breba crop will be way too high for me to reach. Brebas will form on this 1 year growth, but this one I'll probably keep because it's, I don't know, that's my strategy, keep 1 year. So if you look right out there, this is another strong branch I was going to keep, and this is a 2 year growth. That one's 2 years. This one is 1. So I would keep this, prune those 2 big ones, and so on. So that's my overall strategy. There's another big branch over there, and after a couple of years of doing this, you'll really be able to see the big ones, the kind of the main structure of the tree. So there's another one where I pruned last year. So that's another point where I'm going to prune. So like this is 2 years from this point, so I'll prune that. But like these 2 smaller ones, this is 1 year, so I'll leave some of those, and so on. So yeah. So I think I'm just going to set the camera up to do a time lapse, and I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. So I think this will be a good spot for a time lapse. You can see most of the tree, so we'll set it up here. Alright, so I just finished pruning. It's way smaller now. Left a lot of one-year-old shoots to have the Breba crop this spring, and starting to really see that structure of the like 7 big branches coming up that I'm just going to keep letting the one-year-olds grow off of, and I think it's looking pretty good. One thing I am dealing with is, yeah, you can see our sidewalk right here to our front door. I am dealing with a couple branches coming close to that right there. But I don't want to cut them off because if you notice, the tree's almost lopsided leaning that way. So I do need some weight over here. So that's why I'm leaving those. Basically, I planted it too close to my walkway. Should have thought that out better. But yeah, that's it. So I will put a link to last year's video where I explained more about what I'm doing. It should be up in the corner, probably, I don't know, either that corner or that corner. Also in the description. Let me know if you have any questions. If you would like a cutting of this fig, it produces really nice figs. Check out our Patreon link and you can get some cuttings, although I just cut it this year, so if you sign up, you probably wouldn't get those till next year unless you sign up right away. But yeah, that's it. Let me know if you have any questions, and hopefully this gave you some ideas for your fig tree. All right, that's it. See you on the next video. Here's another view of how I pruned it. When you prune, one thing you'll want to do is make sure you cut right next to this collar, and then this collar will grow over the cut. So if you look down, say here, this one is almost all the way grown over. This one down here, it's starting to grow over. That was probably maybe last year. If you look over here, I don't even know for sure if that was a cutting or not, but it looks like maybe I pruned that several years ago and it's all healed up.